Sound like a cage bird's call. Virtual skies and we're breaking it all. Dreaming high with a false horizon. Departure lounge keeps the spirit rising. Engines roaring through a screen glow haze. Throttle forward, we're lost in the maze. Sim skies blur, yet the passion set. Lugging in for the Quizness jet. Take off, flight paths to nowhere. Streaming dreams up in thin air. Quiz me now, bring the jet game on. The departure lounge where the wild belong. The wild belong. Pushing pixels through an endless storm. Clouds crash hard, but we stay warm. From the runway cracks to the cockpit's grin. A sim of steel, but our hearts plug in. Cruising on autopilot, heart astray. Steering questions in a quiz ballet. Flight plan scribbled, the answers collide. In the lounge we let the chaos decide. Metal birds in the stream rolls fierce. Every quiz a lounge keeps the fierce. Lift off, minds racing, don't forget. It's high stakes in Quizness jet. Lounge where the wild belong.
South 447.
Copenhagen, Castro, clearance, Seabird 815 Charlie, requesting IFR clearance to Heathrow with information Papa on board.
Boo, everybody.
Castro delivery, good evening.
Such a twat.
72 Charlie Zulu with information Golf. Type A320, stand Echo 75, request IFR clearance to Malpensa.
Okie doke.
I'm sorry, that
Hello.
information got cut off sort of halfway through. Could you please read back Alpine 72 Charlie Zulu?
Welcome along to your Thursday flight night here on the Departure Lounge YouTube and Twitch
Alpine 72
channels.
Charlie Zulu with information Lima request IFR clearance to Milan Malpensa.
I hope you are well. Hope you all had a decent Thursday.
Get Zurich, aware accent to Charlie, departure, runway 22 right, initial climb 4000 feet, squawk 3477, Scandinavian 1232.
We are this
Scandinavian
evening.
232, read back correct. Ground is on 121.63. Safe flight, sir.
On board the updated
Ground 12163, Scandinavian 1232.
CRJ series. We're on the 900 today in Scandinavian's
Correct.
bland colours. We'll have your opinions on it at some point. But we're on the CRJ-900 from Copenhagen over to Genoa in Italy. On what is one of the more beautiful approaches of Italian airports. And it turns out I've actually done this flight before. Not on stream, but I've done this flight before. Did it with a 320neo, this exact flight number and everything else. Flight time today is about an hour and 45, so we're not going to waste much time here.
Stand by.
Let's get SimBrief working at least. Job done. 60 passengers today, so we are not full, but should be good fun nonetheless. Hope everyone is well. Come say hello in the chats. We'll say hello to those who are watching, and you'll have noticed
initially climb 5,000 feet. Departure frequency on 120.255, squawk 4541.
You'll have noticed when we went live earlier that the title was different.
Ryanair.
I still can't work this whole thing out.
Lima. Read back correct. Contact tower on 118.105 when ready.
So I came up with yesterday's stream. Still have no idea how to work it all out. I can get Twitch sorted. Can't seem to put YouTube together. It's weird. I can't work it out. So if anyone's got any tips, then let me know. Because I don't know how to do it.
Information regarding requesting clearance to the other one.
Yeah, so I've got no idea how to make sure that both streams run properly. I've got no idea. Jem says, have you tried turning off Nan again? Have you tried sticking it up your arse? No, I haven't. I haven't. But let's say hello to those who are watching. So Gemma, Moshi, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Jim, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Finley, hello to you. Carl, hello to you. The lurkers in the background, hello to you. And those in the lurkers corner that no one gives a fuck about, hello to you as well. On Twitch, we've got Jean Cartier, hello to you. Carl's over there as well. Gemma 2 over there as well, probably for the better picture. And of course, if you are watching, come say hello.
Delivery. Good
Let's
morning,
jump in and get this one off and running.
Information Yankee. Request IFR clearance.
Would help if I had
Hamburg as filed.
My trusty book of knowledge.
Clear to Hamburg via the Nexon 2.
It's the only one I don't know the full
departure
procedure
runway
off
right,
by heart.
Initial climb to 5,000 feet. Departure on 118.455 squawk 64.
So I'm referring back to my trusty book. Right, so.
Scandinavian 541, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.905.
Allegiant Aviation on YouTube has followed on Twitch. Hello to you. Thanks for the follow.
Echo Castrop clearance. Go ahead with your request.
Greatly appreciated. Hope you're doing well. Let's get this airplane up and running. So we've got to click the tablet. Let's get the tablet up and running. Now, from what I can remember, we should have. Okay, we don't. We got to turn on the ground power here, which we've just done. And also on YouTube. Is it a multiplayer server? It's not. It will be coming though. Wednesdays will be our multiplayer flights. So do stick around. That does start next week.
Good afternoon. This is Greenland 1973 with due information. India on board requesting clearance.
We will be bringing it to the streams. This is basically Say Intentions. If you're on Say Intentions, then this is how we are doing this. And if you're on Say Intentions and you're on the right server, you will be seen. So not too shabby. Right, battery and DC service are on. We need to turn on the
clearance. Scandinavian 1718 requesting IFR clearance to Helsinki.
We'll go logo because it's going to get dark and nav lights can go on as well. Finley says, what's the shirt you're wearing? It is Exeter City Football Club.
With information vehicle request IFR clearance to Zurich.
So the pedestals you'll have down here with the IRSs, which means we'll switch those to nav. Back to the top, we'll need to put the APU on, so we'll need to put the fuel on by pressing it, which we've just done, and then we'll hold.
IFR to Frankfurt. Information.
Here we go, so the APU is starting for the CRJ. Yeah, Wednesdays we'll be doing our multiplayer stuff. I did say we bring it to the streams, and Wednesday coming will be when it happens.
To Hamburg as filed.
we'll have a bit more of a relaxed sort of theme to it. So we might do some general aviation stuff on the Wednesdays. Maybe some airline stuff, but
Castro clearance, Scandinavian 1123, request IFR clearance to...
give you details of that a little bit later. Okay, so APU is on. We've got to go to the anti-ice.
Departure runway 22 right, initial climb to 5,000 feet.
Is it YouTube or Twitch? What do you think? What are we live on right now?
Scandinavian 1123, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.905 when ready.
So APU should be on, which means now that we have the ability to do it's YouTube and Twitch. Of course it is. Fridays is only Twitch. Mondays is only YouTube. The F1's now on Twitch only as well. So got to give YouTube something to do. Right, let's see if we can do it. We've removed the ground power, which means the APU should be running the aeroplane, and it looks like it is, which is looking pretty good. Okay, let's do our initialization of position. So we need to say where we are. We're at Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel, which is Copenhagen. We're going to take that number, pop it in there.
Juliet,
Happy days.
737-700.
Let's go and select our flight plan.
Information, Mike, requesting IFR clearance to Edinburgh.
Here we go. This is all the flights that we've been doing on the sim. Remember this one. This was in British Airways colours. Remember that one very fondly. But we are doing this one here today, which is Copenhagen to Genoa. So we're going to click that. Why is that a load error? Why is that a load error? Don't make me put it in automatically. Or manually.
To Prague.
Please don't make me do that manually. Why no YouTube on Sunday? Because I've just said. Fuck. Why is that not a...
With information uniform, request IFR clearance to Decor.
Why is that not loading then?
Stop clearance, Nordic 5071. We have information November.
We might have to do this manually. That's fine. Right, what we'll do in the meantime... operate some stairs. Fuck. I'm just curious why that's not reloading up the flight plan. We've got everything in there.
Castro clearance, United 683, ready to copy IFR clearance to Milan. Cleared to Milan Malpensa via the next
Anyone know why?
F departure then is filed.
Lee Class over on Twitch, hello to you. Says it's been my last day with my current team, joining a team whose office is in Tom's favourite Medway Town. Very nice.
Castro deliver same beat 442, request IFR clearance to Malpensa.
Let's just change that. Some of the songs are a lot louder than normal, which is weird. Alright, hopefully that should be fine. Okay. So I'm just very curious as to why we can't select our flight plan here, which is this one. Load error. I guess we're doing this manually then. Okay. Okay. This is going to take a while, but let's go for it. Right, Echo Kilo Charlie Hotel. Over to Lima, India, Mike Juliet.
Scandinavian 231, request IFR to Billon with information whiskey.
Give me 1 second for that.
Will that allow us to do it now or not? Okay. Obviously not liking it today. That's fine. Okay, right, okay. So let's gotta do this manually. So that's doable. Right, fuel today. We are expected to carry
Castro clearance, good morning, Blue Max 22 Hotel X-ray.
5,343 kilos.
Request IFR clearance to Edinburgh,
How did
please.
you get in? Cruise today 34,000.
Ryanair 54 X-ray Golf requesting IFR clearance to Palma with information Charlie on board. Airbus A320 holding at gate A7.
Okay, so we're expected runway 22 right.
Give me just a minute.
And they've given us the departure of Nexa 2 Charlie, which is that one there, so we'll enter that one.
Good afternoon, Copenhagen. Clearance,
right, listen up,
Charlie,
because Gemma will be very interested in this. When we get to Genoa,
Frankfurt is fine, and we have information, Charlie.
they have given us,
Clearance,
at the moment,
665,
they have given us 28, which will make Gemma very, very happy.
That's fine.
And we are in on the
Frankfurt,
Vogue 1 November arrival. Vogue 1 November. We'll execute that. Job done. Happy days. Right. Flight plan and the legs. So here we go. So now we've got to manually input some of the waypoints, which fills me with happiness.
Correction, Airbus A380 with information. Lima request.
Right, next one is there. Right, so just bear me 2 seconds whilst I navigate from.
Golden 1 Charlie, 22 right, in the climb to 5,000, departure on 118.455, 5, and then squawk 2764.
Yeah, fine, cool.
American 716.
From Marib all the way down to Mykonos. Gemma says, well, if it wasn't 28, you would just have to have changed it. It's not quite how it works. So, yes. Hello, excuse me. Hello to everyone who is watching us today. Come say hi in the chat. Gemma's very happy at the runway 28 for today. To be fair, the 28 approach into Genoa is stunning. Is that Aerosoft? Yes. Okay, Aerosoft. Let's just have a look outside. Yeah, entered stairs my ass. Right, hang on. Because we're going to have to open up some doors here for boarding.
Boarding requested.
There we go, so 60 passengers for today. As a Norwegian Red Nose taxis out behind us. Right, so let's crack on and see if we can get this done. So from Aerosoft we go all the way down to
Scandinavian 1472, Castrop clearance cleared to Gardermoen Airport via the Vita 4A departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 2,000 feet, expect flight level 320, 10 minutes after departure.
From there we head to Gissem, which is over Gilschenkirchen, Gissem.
Castrop delivery, good day, Scandinavian 1472 with information Charlie requesting IFR clearance to Oslo Gardermoen.
From Gissem to
Clear to Munich via next
Abumo.
Charlie departure runway 22 right, initial 5,000 feet, squawk 4324, and switching to departure on 118.455, Lufthansa Toronto, Papa.
From Abumo,
Copenhagen, clearance,
Bommy.
Lufthansa 829 at gate Echo 36, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt, information Charlie.
From Bommy to
Correct. Contact tower on 118.105 when ready.
NATO.
Contact tower on 118.105.
And then from NATO to
Copenhagen ground, this is Berlin 32,
Good Lord,
looking for
Medina.
clearance as filed to Graz.
Copenhagen ground, good day. Lufthansa 2443, request Alpha clearance to Munich.
Okay.
With
Medina
information
to
India on
SRN,
board.
which is the first one.
Custom departure, good evening. Citation Papa
And there's
Hotel
the
Mike
VOG.
Charlie Whiskey.
So that's the last one.
Request
So
IFR clearance to Rotterdam. We have uniform.
VOG.
Clearance, good afternoon. Scandinavian 625 with information. Juliet,
So there.
we are ready to copy clearance.
Execute that.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, read back
And then
correct.
we'll pop that one.
Contact ground on
there.
121.905 when
Execute
ready.
that. We should then be absolutely fine. So there you go. So the flight plan's in. We've had to do this, or enter it manually, which is a little bit annoying. But we've had to enter it manually today because for some reason it didn't want to pick it up, which is bizarre.
Scandinavian 1123, request IFR clearance to Gothenburg.
Okay.
Clear to Gothenburg via.
So that's all
via
done.
2, Charlie
Flight plan is
departure.
finished.
Departure runway 22 right.
Sarah, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well.
Departure on 118.455. Squawk 4244.
VNAV set up, target speed. So this is.
Clearance delivery, hello.
I don't know if this is. Well, it probably is. Ignore what I'm saying. So that's fine. Next thing we need to do is, if we come down to the levers here on the throttle, click the red notches, and then we need to.
Cash for delivery, Scandinavian 1682, requesting IFR clearance to Hamburg
Pop
with information.
the throttles to idle because they won't start otherwise.
1374, clear to Hamburg right, next to Charlie,
fuel pumps on.
runway 22 right, initial climb 5,000 feet, Scandinavian 682. 121.905 when ready, Scandinavian 682.
Recirculation fans go on after we've started. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much there.
Charlie Juliet.
As the sun starts to set in Copenhagen as well.
Charlie Juliet 4, pass your message.
Charlie Juliet 4, requesting visual departure to north.
Customer Grievance, good evening, Blue Max 8 Hotel Quebec, IFR to Echo Golf.
Okay, we're almost there anyway, so that's fine. We'll get some clearance in a second.
Whiskey on board,
as
ready
well.
to copy the clearance.
So it says aspirin made me puke last night and my back is spasming today. Low life is fun. I'm not laughing at the fact that your back is spasming, just more laughing at the fact that. In fact, I don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, I hope you're alright other than that. Those on Twitch, you've got a very good surprise coming. Well, not surprise, because you know it's coming. Of course, it is our weekly request evening tomorrow on the channel. We're on the EasyJet 321neo from Gatwick to Akureyri in the north of Iceland for our Friday night stream here on Twitch. And I think, if I'm correct, this is the last time we're actually live on YouTube until Monday. So plenty of updates for this aircraft. In fact, there's been plenty of updates across the board for airplanes on the flight simulator, including the Phoenix, which we've spoken about quite heavily, which we'll show off next week. But CRJ as well has had a lot of love thrown into it. And it flies like an absolute beaut, so it's fantastic. We've got an aircraft, another red nose, taxiing past us. Lovely stuff.
Command delivery, Lufthansa 252.
Ourselves another arrival.
Requesting clearance to Frankfurt.
The Lufthansa.
Copenhagen clearance, Scandinavian 505, request clearance to London Heathrow.
Slamming it down on the runway. Jean Cartier says scam Hansa.
IFR clearance. This is over 60 also.
The words.
Speedbird 811. We have information Lima. Request IFR clearance to London.
Let's actually request clearance. So our call sign today is Scandinavian 2561 or 2561, depending on how you want to pronounce it. We're going to go for the 2561 until we get bored, and then we'll go 2561. Copenhagen clearance. Very good evening. Scandinavian 2561 is type CRJ-900, requesting IFR clearance to Sestri. Sestri is the name of the airport in Genoa. Hence why I said that and not Genoa. Dom, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Have we got Janet's cabin crew tonight, says Carl over on Twitch? No.
Scandinavian 2651, information Papa is current. Cleared to Genoa via the next 2 Charlie departure, runway 22 right. Initial climb to 7,000, departure on 118.455, squawk 2224.
Right, let's sort out the... So 7,000 we're climbing to today. And the screens are literally so tiny.
We're ready to copy our IFR clearance.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
There we go, that's 7,000.
Yes, 1106. Request IFR from Copenhagen Castro to Zurich with information Quebec.
And then our thing down here is what we're after, and the squawk code today was 2224. 2224.
After clearance delivery Swiss 175 Delta.
No, that's on.
Information Delta at stand Alpha 17 is ready to copy clearance IFR to Zurich.
It's on now.
175 Delta is cleared to Zurich via the next 2 Alpha departure runway 4 right. Initial climb
should be on now.
5,000 feet. Departure frequency 118.455 and squawk 66544.
Castro clearance delivery, Scandinavian 2744. Request IFR clearance to Balanga.
No. Shouldn't be on standby. We should be on.
Possibly today, Scandinavian 105. Possibly good day, Scandinavian 120.
It's one of the things I can't seem to work out.
Delta 2 with information. Calls on requesting IFR clearance to Aalborg.
Let's just read it back first before we carry on. Cleared to Genoa via the next 2 Charlie departure runway 22 right, initial climb 7,000, departure 118.455, squawk code 2224 for Scandinavian 2651. Right, someone give me some help. Give me some help. Why is the TCAS? I can't remember why it's not working. Still showing as red.
Scandinavian 2651, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.63.
Norm? Is that the one? Nope, I'm literally...
Boarding has started and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Thanks, Astrid. We haven't even introduced you yet. Astrid is with us, by the way. She's a native Scandinavian. She's from Oslo. So why... What am I not doing right here? Apart from seemingly everything.
Clearance Scandinavian 57 Golf with information hotel requesting IFR clearance to Mallorca.
No, wait, hang on.
Via the Nexus 2 Charlie departure, then
hold
up. Takeoff on runway 22 right, climbing to 5,000 feet.
I'm sure it's something on here.
On 118.455, squawking 1527. Scandinavian 57 Golf.
I got it. It's fine. I got it. I remembered. ATC selection. Switch that to 1.
With information Victor on board. Airbus A321 holding at gate C32.
Now it's on. I got it. It's fine. I've worked it out.
Scandinavian 682 requesting IFR clearance to Oslo, Gardermo, and with information at Whiskey S file.
Okay, we're going to switch to ground. Carter's thought that would be an emergency. No, sometimes she just pops in. Like ATC, cabin crew will pop in before we've even said hello to them. Gemma says if you go to the radio panel at the bottom right of your seat and you see a small button that will take you to the TCAS page, you can set it for above and below. Yeah, it turns out as well if you set the things, whatever it was, to ATC selection 1, that actually puts the TCAS system on.
Scandinavian 716, Kastrup ground, push and start approved, face south.
So we're good. Are we boarded? Oh no, we got to wait for baggage now.
Approved, face south.
I thought that was done.
716.
Poor Dave and Clive. They've just stood there. Oh, Dave nearly got run over at the back there.
Alpha, taxi to runway 22 right via Sierra Bravo, cross runway 12 at your discretion.
Who should we look at?
22 right via
Don't
Sierra
run him
Bravo,
over.
Cross runway 12, our discretion, Euro wings 8 Alpha.
Let's watch Dave in action here. Right, Dave. Dave is absolutely loving life. Look at him, look. Tell me that's not a happy face.
Kastrup ground, good day. Scandinavian 273, request IFR clearance to Hamburg.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Finnair landing in the background. Whilst Dave just loves life. So let us know how your day was today. How's it been? What'd you get up to? My first day back at work, or in the alternate universe. My first day standing outside job centres again. But yeah, let's know. How your day was. What'd you get up to? Whilst we wait for Dave and Clive to load up the baggage that seems to be going through the crate at the moment. It's an interesting. That's an interesting technique there, Dave. Not gonna lie.
Cleared to Munich via the Nexi to Charlie departure, then at 5 departure, runway 22 right, initial climb altitude is 4,000 feet, departure on 12.
Just remind. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like Come Fly With Me.
Squawk 4722 for you, wings 5 up income.
You know, the cabin crew. Not the cabin crew, the baggage handlers on Come Fly With Me. Well, don't lift no cases no more.
Touchdown, good day, Scandinavian 657 at Stain Delta 3, request push and start.
Scandinavian 657, Kastrup ground, push and start approved from stand D3.
Push and start approved, Scandinavian 657.
Continue pushback facing southeast, Scandinavian 682.
It's alright, Dave. It's nearly over. It's nearly over, Dave.
Ground Finnair 967, taxi to the ramp.
Who was our cabin crew? Says Finley. It's Astrid. We'll say a quick hello to her. Astrid, a very good evening to you. It's been a while since you've been on board with us. Hope
Finnair
you're well.
967, taxi departing via Bravo Charlie, cross runway 12, then Alpha Yankee.
Bravo Charlie, cross runway 12,
Good
then
evening,
Alpha Yankee,
Captain.
Finnair 967.
It's great to be back on board with you. I'm doing well, thank you. Looking forward to a smooth flight.
Sabino 2256, request startup.
She's a woman of very, very little words. Is Astrid? So Dave's done. Dave's like, fuck this, I'm off.
Sabino 2256. Hey, firm, that's what I said. No need.
Clive was too slow.
2256.
You're done, Clive. Boarding is complete. There goes Jeremy. Thanks, Jeremy. Speed and power solves everything. Right, Jeremy's gone. Dave and Clive are off.
Scandinavian 85 Alpha, requesting IFR clearance.
Can we actually see the passengers on board today?
I have information.
Oh, they disappeared. No, they disappeared. Okay, that's not helped. Okay, well, we're ready to go.
487, request a progressive taxi to runway 30.
So let's get the music paused. Let us turn on the beacon light here. I'm sure this has got like a dome light. I'm sure it does.
Casper ground goes Scandinavian 284 Airbus A320 Neo.
Yeah, there you go, got it.
Bravo 6.
Boom, got it. Okay, we worked it out. We're all good. Okay.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Let's get the doors shut.
Information Victor, clear to Oslo via Vida 4 Alpha departure. Runway 4 right. Climb to flight level.
Sounds like we should be in bed, mate.
Departure on 118 decimal.
If I'm honest.
455 squawk 6147.
Right, time for push. Here we go. Copenhagen ground. Scandinavian 2651 requesting push and engine start.
Scandinavian 2651, push and engine start approved, face west.
You're ready for pushback.
Face west, Scandinavian 2651. Okay, so it's not a huge taxi for us today. We'll literally just be going pretty much to where this Eurowings aircraft is, but we have a beautiful sunset to deal with as well. Gemma says she's been in the office today. Carl says Dave's gone for his tea break. Lee says worked, but also was good. Carl also says day has been good. Got a free case of beer for Vasta. Jeez, how'd you manage that? Spill the beans. Let's have a gander. How'd you manage that then?
Locking gear.
Scandinavian 408, runway 22 right, ready for departure.
Okay, whilst they're sorting that out, Mac trim can go on, stabilizer trim also, and the yaw dampers.
Attention all aircraft, Quebec now current QNH 1008.
We'll push ourselves back to face that way.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release parking brakes.
Let's take the. I think we've still got the chocks. Have we still got the chocks? We do indeed. Let's take the chocks off. Parking brake off.
Push.
And let's get the engine started. Here we go.
Nordic 145 requesting IFR clearance to Stansted Airport. Please Stansted will
Scandinavian 1472 ready for push and start.
Fucking camera, why does it do that?
Correction 455.
Here we go.
4167. Nordic 145. Thank you very much.
London 121.905. Scandinavian 0,000.
Scandinavian 1472, cleared for push and start.
push and start approved. Scandinavian 1472.
Set parking brakes.
Sounding good. We'll get the left one started.
Scandinavian 1123. Push and start approved. Face south.
Clearance on request. Stand by.
Is it still going to be daylight when he gets to Genoa? I don't think it will be.
Request clearance for takeoff.
Luxair 5436, ready for push and start. Luxair 5436, cleared for push and start. Push and start approved. Luxair 5436.
Look at that as a sunset. That is magnificent. Look at that. We will turn it back to daytime though when we do the replay.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect. Captain Grand Ryanair 691 Hotel, stand Foxtrot 4, ready for push and start.
Okay. Now that we've got the engine started,
Hotel, Castrop Ground, push and start approved, face west.
let's go back here.
Push and start approved, face west, Ryanair 691 Hotel.
So we can go for the recognition taxi lights to be switched on. We can also have
Unlocking gear.
the fuel in the APU goes off. Hydraulics down to auto.
Ready for push and start.
Has been removed.
Scandinavian 716, Castrop Ground. Push and start approved. Face southeast.
MAF trim is now on.
Face southeast. Scandinavian 716.
Recirculation fan and packs can go on as well. We can arm the nose wheel steering.
Duke Zulu Sierra, request VFR to ESSB.
We're pretty much sorted now, so we can actually do the rest by hand.
Duke 90 Echo Zulu, Sierra Castrop Ground. Cleared out of the Copenhagen Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 1500
go for the nose landing
Departure on
lights
120.255.
to give us some more light for the taxi. Hydraulics are on auto. We're pretty much there. Fuel is on. APU generators on normal there. We are looking pretty good. So fans on. Yep. Okay, we're pretty much good to go. We'll set the flaps
Hello,
as well. We'll do that to
IFR to Nuke.
there.
We have information whiskey on board.
Let's go ahead and request taxi. Castrop Ground, Scandinavian 2651, ready to taxi. Because it was in the crate with the rest of the shopping, said to the driver I didn't order any beer, he just said have it, they won't miss it, so I took it.
Scandinavian 2651, taxi to runway 22 right, via
Amazing.
Whiskey Romeo Yankee Quebec Foxtrot, cross runway 12, then Alpha 4.
What beer was it? Curious about the beer. Taxi to runway 22 right via Whiskey Romeo Yankee Quebec Foxtrot, cross runway 12, then Alpha 4, Scandinavian 2651. Let's go. Parking brake off. Bit of power. Luxair. Just there. We are on moving. That's our runway just... I don't know if you can see that. That's our runway there. Luxair is now on the move. So are we. Jim says that's a shame. Just watch out for the mountains. Oh, I know the mountains. We'll be fine. we'll be fine. What we'll try and do is as well when the sun does go down, we'll try and make the scenery around us a little lighter so we can get a bit of a view. Yeah, that sunset is insane. Very, very good. as the obviously the summer rolls out and the winter stuff comes in, the European flights will be less and less. As you can imagine, if we did European flights all the time, it would be pitch black the whole time. Not something that we want for the majority of the flights.
Luxair 5436, ready to taxi. Luxair 5436, taxi to runway 22 right via Victor, Bravo, cross runway 12 at your discretion. 22 right via Victor,
Finley
Bravo,
singing
cross runway 12
Teletubbies there.
Luxair
That's fascinating, to say the very least. Okay, let's have a look here. So we should be... Okay, let's just pause and just make sure we can actually cross here. Castrop ground, Scandinavian 2651, requesting crossing of runway 12.
Scandinavian 2651, cross runway 12 approved.
Crossing runway 12, Scandinavian 2651. Beautiful, look at that sunset there. That is insane. Love that. So, where do we need to go?
Ground Transavia 20 Echo, taxi to the gate.
Transavia 20 Echo, taxi departing via Bravo Charlie, cross runway 12, then Alpha Zulu Lima.
Bravo Charlie, cross runway 12, then Alpha Zulu Lima, Transavia 20 Echo.
Excuse me, Sim. No. No. Stop it. I'm just trying to look to see where we're going here. Would you stop? Okay, that's fine. We should be going to the right hand side in a sec. I think it should be a grounding, I think. Let alone let alone a nod, it should be a grounding. Wait till your mother sees what you've been saying. Just look at that sunset. That's incredible. Great evening for flying, by the looks of it. Okay, let's hold short here. Power off.
Luxair 5436, contact tower on 121.83. Switching to tower, Luxair 5436.
Okay, let's pause. Head to tower, and let's request departure. Castrop Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 holding short, runway 22 right, ready for departure.
Runway 22 right, line up and wait. Eurowings 1 Papa Charlie.
All aircraft be advised, information Victor is now current. QNH 1013. Scandinavian 2651, Castrop Tower, runway 22 right, winds 160 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Cause isn't too bad. Clear for takeoff, runway 22 right, Scandinavian 2651. Right, okay. Strobe to the on position. Beacon's already on. Logo lights already on. I think we're good. Let's go. Carl says VAR check on the nod, please. I feel like it needs it. But I also feel like... don't know. Grounding. Grounding needs to happen. Oh, for God's sake. Have I got time? In fact, we're over there, aren't we? So we haven't got time. Let's just sort it out here.
Scandinavian 1123, contact departure on 118.455.
Departure on 118.455, Scandinavian 112.
We'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. VAR, of course. Very famous Steve McManaman line. Okay, let's just pause there because the camera that has decided to go fucking AWOL.
Scandinavian 411, welcome to Kastrup. Contact ground on 1.
We've got a bit of a standoff here between Transavia and Luxair. Looks like ATC haven't done their job. Oh, Luxair can now continue. Transavia disappeared.
Scandinavian 1761, contact departure on 120.255.
Here we go. Here's our aeroplane.
120.
We found it. Kind of on the roll, but not on the roll. If you've got the emoji on YouTube, you can use it, and I think you can, actually, again, like I say, you can use it on Twitch actually as well. If you've got access to the emoji, let's go. 50%. Time to token that bitch. Let's go.
We'll stay with you for departure. Piper Delta Echo Hotel Alpha Kilo.
Piper Hotel Alpha Kilo, roger. Continue on your current heading and climb and maintain 6,000.
Stay on current heading, climb and maintain 6,000. Piper Delta Echo Hotel
okay,
Alpha
Kilo.
Kilo.
Tate.
Piper Hotel Alpha Kilo, contact Copenhagen approach on 118.455.
Gear up. Look at that for sunset. Good lord. We decided we're going to take off like a rocket today. Incredible. Rocket ship takeoff. Because we're so far forward from the engines, we actually can't hear it.
Scandinavian 2651, contact departure on 118.455.
And let's go for nav. As we climb away from that.
Welcome to Kastrup. Contact ground on 121.63.
Beautiful.
Ground on 121.63. Lufthansa 281.
Lufthansa 281, contact departure on 120.255.
Now, the CRJ does not have like an auto throttle function, so the next best thing that we have is speed. So we can actually set the speed ourselves.
Charlie, contact departure on 120.255.
Departure 120.225.
250. Right, let's go to departure. Kastrup departure. Good evening, Scandinavian 2651, climbing to 7,000. So the aircraft at the moment is holding at 250 knots. When it gets to the altitude hold, it comes off the speed and then works on the throttle itself.
Scandinavian 2651,
Whoa.
Copenhagen departure identified. Climb flight level 140.
Holy shit. Whoa. What was that? Mate, I don't even want to talk to her.
Scandinavian 2651, Copenhagen departure, climb flight level 240.
Please stop talking.
Lufthansa 747, contact Kastrup Tower on 121.
Okay, back to speed, because then the aircraft will climb in like a VNAV mode. Whoa, why the fuck are we climbing? Why are we going so fucking quick? What the fuck?
Lufthansa 4 Alpha Foxtrot, contact Copenhagen control on 133.155.
Switching to Copenhagen control on 133.155D. Lufthansa 4 Alpha Foxtrot.
What in God's name has happened there? And we are climbing like a rocket right now. In the most incredible light.
Scandinavian 1123, climbing flight level 5000. Climbing flight level 5057, Scandinavian 112.
Scandinavian 1123, climb flight level 220.
That is just, look at the state of that.
Climb flight level 220, Scandinavian 1123.
That's beautiful. Okay, now we can go. And we'll go to 275.
Kastrup departure, Scandinavian 716, 3000 or 5000.
Scandinavian 716, Copenhagen departure identified, climb flight level 050.
The fuck was that, says Gemma? That was insane.
Maintain flight level
like, that was enough to kind of...
Scandinavian 716.
I don't want to talk to her, but I'm going to have to. No, stop talking. We're climbing to flight level 310. Please stop bellowing at us. Scandinavian 2651. Well, that told her. Okay, let's get the landing lights off. And we can just enjoy that sunset.
Bird 817, climb flight level 250. Climbing to flight level 250, Speedbird 817. Speedbird 817, climb flight level 310. Climbing to flight level 310, Speedbird 817.
Absolutely insane. Gemma says, can confirm that does look like a sunset. Won't be like that when we get to Genoa though, unfortunately.
Scandinavian 265 on contact
Fucking
Copenhagen control on 133.155.
Jesus, wet. 133.155, Scandinavian 2651. Please stop bellowing at us.
Scandinavian 1636 QNH 1012. Scandinavian 1636.
Right, let's get off that frequency quick. There we go.
For Alpha arrival, descending flight.
Copenhagen control, Scandinavian 2651 with you, climbing to flight level 310. How naughty does that look, by the way?
23. Contact Copenhagen approach on 118.455.
Scandinavian 2651, Copenhagen control identified. Good evening.
Alright, give me 2 seconds.
Speedbird 880X, Ray, contact Sweden control on 124.155. Speedbird 880X, straight.
Scandinavian 2651, Copenhagen control, climb flight level 340. Scandinavian 716, contact Bremen radar on 125.3.
Over to Bremen radar 125.3, Scandinavian 716, bye-bye. Descent right level 090, Scandinavian 716.
Scandinavian 716, contact Copenhagen approach
Still
on
climbing.
118.455.
So what's going to happen is when we get to our flight level, they've just told us to climb to 34. Climbing to flight level 340, Scandinavian 2651. Gemma's got a highlighted message on Twitch. Very nice. Right, so we need to change it to 340. I can just about make that out on the screen there. How tiny that is. Okay. Otherwise, beautiful. We'll get those taxi lights off as well. There we go.
56, contact Copenhagen. Approach on
Just
118.455.
Contact Copenhagen, approach on 118.455.
Sunset there, look at the colours. Absolutely unreal. We fly down to Genoa this evening. We've got an hour and 35 minutes as it stands. We begin turn. Fall. So yeah, so since they've updated the CRJ, it has been pretty good. If I'm honest, it's been pretty good. I've flown it a couple times. Just never been able to kind of fly it on stream until today.
Good evening. Copenhagen control, Lufthansa 656 is on flight level descending.
Do need to fly this more. I will say that. We do need to fly it more.
Control, Lufthansa 656 is descending to flight level 090. Good evening.
So if you're enjoying it so far with the incredible sunset, feel free to drop a like on the stream. It does somewhat help us out. Not a great deal, but it helps out the channel with engagements. Whether you leave a dislike or whether you leave a like, it's engagements. So the only thing it's good for is the fact that it sort of helps out, but not a great deal. But it's just nice to have there. So let's see if we can get double figures for that at least. And whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, come say hello. Don't be shy, come say hello. So I guess my question is the YouTube chat having a bit of a problem again? I'm having problems over the last couple days. Is it still proving to be problematic?
Copenhagen control, Scandinavian 554, flight level 180. Scandinavian 554, radar contact.
Nope, so it seems like the chat's okay. Just wondering why people are fucking quiet. Nothing I hate more than when a chat goes quiet. Finley says, I love the crescent moon. Literally right in front of us. We'll see that pretty much for the majority of the flight. Of course, tomorrow we're on the EasyJet 321 Neo from Flight Sim Labs. I'm actually quite excited to bring that one to you because you'll see for yourselves just how good it is. But yeah, if you're watching over on Twitch, we are 4 followers away from our goal of 60 before we can start a new one. Do come and say hello. I just assume that people just aren't in a very chatty mood tonight. Gemma cheering one bit. A long way to go to catch Carl though. But thank you very much. So we are currently 30,000 feet, that's how quickly we got up to the cruise. Beautiful, look at that. See, to me it's incredible how Flight Sim 2020 still holds in comparison to 2024. Quite insane how it still can hold its place over 2024. Very, very good. Dom says, I'll be honest, I'm quite done and can't be asked, so I'm a bit less talkative tonight. No, it's fine, don't need to apologise for that.
Contact Bremen radar on 125.3.
Yeah, don't need to apologise for that. You feel like I have felt all day today, so it's absolutely fine.
85 Bravo, Copenhagen control.
No need to apologise.
Good afternoon.
Is it because it's Thursday?
85 Bravo, Copenhagen control. Contact Sweden. Control on 135.805.
People just sitting back with this in the background. I don't know. I don't know. What I've noticed over the last couple of days though is the chat is very, very quiet. Dom, not something. Well, I mean, if you want to share it, you can, but maybe, probably, best not to share it in public. But feel for you. Hope everything is all right. My inbox is open if you want to chat.
Scandinavian 554, contact Copenhagen info on 127.08.
was going to say probably best. Carl's back on Twitch. He's only went to put the bin out and got chatting to a neighbour.
Copenhagen info, Scandinavian 554, flight level 180.
Again, never have to explain where you've been.
554, radar contact.
Yeah, Dom, if you want to chat, mate, you know my inbox is open.
Approach on 124.908.
So we are nearly close to finishing our climb here. So I'm intrigued to see what happens with the speed here. Whether it holds or not, I don't know. It's a tricky plane to kind of hold with the speed and stuff. In fact, there it goes. So we're just gonna knock this down a little bit.
Switching to Castrop approach on 124.908 E, Scandinavian 554.
See if we can we hold it there? We'll see if we can hold it there. But that is us for the next hour and 21 minutes. We've been in the air for about 20 minutes or so. So it makes sense. We're just heading into Germany. We'll be passing just over Hamburg by the time we get there. In fact, we'll get there in a minute. So yes. So feel free to hit the like button to sort of support the channel this evening. Other ways you can support, you can gift memberships to those who are watching. Maybe there's someone that maybe sort of has lost their membership that you think quite fancy giving them one, and hoping that's a membership, by the way, not anything else. And then maybe trying your luck with that one. Or you can go down the route on Twitch. If you are watching on Twitch as well, you can actually hand pick who you give a sub to, which I think is fantastic.
Scandinavian 2651, contact Bremen radar on 120.54.
I think that's a great little option, the fact that you can actually hand pick who you give a sub to. So yeah, it's entirely up to you. Super chat, super stickers as well on YouTube as well, don't forget those. With our little text to speech, £2 or more will get the text to speech working. And we've been told to contact Bremen radar, but it's not given us a... could you repeat the frequency that we're going to change to for Scandinavian 2651?
Scandinavian 2651, contact Bremen radar on 120.54.
There we go. It got stuck. 120.54. Thank you, Scandinavian 265. Bremen radar, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 with you, flight level 340.
Scandinavian 2651, Bremen radar identified. Good evening.
Transporting Lego to Genoa, says Sean. I mean, it's a great shout for cargo. I still can't get over that sunset. That is insane. Carl, you might want to do your message again, because I can't make out what you're saying there. Okay, so putting it onto management mode hasn't worked because we are getting close to our over the top speed here. We're just going to bring this down. So it's unless someone knows how to do it, it's like a fight with the throttle.
Eurowings 13 Echo, flight level 200.
Eurowings 13 Echo, radar contact.
Leave it there to slow itself down ever so slightly. Carl says my typing site is bad. No, you're fine.
Radar. Air France 1610, flight level 200.
Should we make an turn? Yes, we are indeed. So Hamburg is below us. You see by all the pretty lights. There's the, I think that's the Hamburg football stadium. I forget what it's called. I think that's the Hamburg football stadium. Is that Hamburg there? That is Hamburg, or is that Thickenwende? No, that's Hamburg. So that's Hamburg itself. That's the... Oh, I can't see it now. Nope. No, just there, I think. That's Hamburg Airport.
Scandinavian 716, speed below 250 knots.
Somewhere nearby is the Hamburg Airbus
speed
factory.
below 250 knots, Scandinavian 716.
Scandinavian 716, proceed direct CI-23, descend altitude 3000 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach.
But can't quite see it.
Cleared direct CI-23, descent altitude 3000, cleared for the ILS runway 27, correction 23 approach into Hamburg, Scandinavian 716.
Departure Lufthansa 1418 with you, passing 2500.
Say Intentions is having a bit of an issue tonight.
Direct DH253 Lufthansa 1418.
Lufthansa 1418, climb flight level 220.
So I have to keep an ear out for any...
Flight level 220 Lufthansa 1418.
Keep an ear out for any frequency changes by the looks of it. Okay, so apart from Dom, who is on night shift and isn't in a very chatty mood, let's chat. What's the quietness about? It's been a few streams like this now where it's been very, very quiet. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of a quiet chat.
Hamburg departure, Lufthansa 747 is passing flight level 370 to flight level 050.
What's going on?
Flight level 050, Lufthansa 747.
Lufthansa 747, climb flight level 220.
Traffic going over the head.
220, Lufthansa 747.
Nice. You split the chat between Twitch and YouTube. You're the only link between the two chats. Well, very true. But I'm literally looking at both chats. Both chats are quiet. And again, not a fan. It's normally popping. But that's because the Twitch people can't chat to the YouTube people, etc. Well, considering most people are, if they're on Twitch, people are watching because it's a better picture. So it's only the same people that are in this one.
Eurowings 49er Charlie, flight level 320.
They're just literally watching it on Twitch, but commenting on the YouTube chat.
Contact. Bremen radar, Eurowing 7 Foxtrot Zulu, flight level 210. Eurowing 7 Foxtrot Zulu, radar contact.
Thank you. Darren's in there as well. Darren says, come on, let's liven this chat up. Let's get the party started. We're nearly at the weekend. Absolutely. Hope you're doing well, Darren.
Bremen radar, KLM-27 Foxtrot, flight level 220.
Jean Cartier says...
KLM-27 Foxtrot, radar contact.
Jean Cartier is not available at the moment because he's busy watching Viking playing in Conference 2 qualifying. There you go. So that's Vikings in the Norwegian football club. They're currently playing in Europa Conference League qualifying. Finley says, I'm going to be leaving Menorca this weekend. Hope you had a lovely time. Gemma says, on my chat showing, not sure if I'm having issues. What, in the YouTube thing? The last one we got from you was saying hi to Darren. That was it. That was the last one. All good in the hood. All good in merry old Feltham. All good in F-Town.
Lot 285, flight level 310.
Okay, we need to bring that throttle back up again.
Scandinavian 1810.
So hard to maintain the throttle, I'm telling you.
Bremen radar, Scandinavian 4702, flight level 360.
Okay, we'll up the lighting. Third round will be against Istanbul Başakşehir. That club, the controversial club from Istanbul.
Bremen
Very
radar,
nice.
Eurowing 78 X-ray, flight level 260. Eurowing 78 X-ray, radar contact. Bremen radar, Alpine 907 X-ray, Romeo, flight level 220. Alpine 907 X-ray, Romeo, radar contact.
Paul Hussey, evening to you. Paul giving a Departure Lounge membership to Darth Vader Shorts. Thank you, Paul. Hope you're doing well, and thank you for your support this evening.
Bremen radar, Eurowings 19er kilo, flight level 320.
Darren says, if you want to have a giggle, Feltham just had a Section 35 put in place due to unsociable behaviour, also otherwise known as a normal day in Feltham. Has it really had a Section 35? That's crazy. Carl says, what's on the drinks trolley tonight? Let's find out. Astrid, now that we're at cruise, what delights of food and drink do we have on board today?
Oh, Captain Tom! We have a delightful selection of snacks and drinks for our passengers today. We have our popular salmon sandwiches, some lovely fruit, and a variety of beverages including coffee, tea, and soft drinks. I think they will really enjoy it.
Lufthansa 884, radar contact.
Salmon sandwiches, teas and coffees.
Scandinavian 682 cleared for the ILS runway 5 approach.
Can't remember what the other thing was.
Runway 5 approach, Scandinavian 682.
Scandinavian 682, contact Hamburg Tower on 121.28.
On 121.28, Scandinavian 682.
What's the snacks? Let's find out. Astrid, you mentioned snacks. What snacks do we have on board?
Oh, Captain Tom, we have some delicious salmon sandwiches, a lovely fruit selection, and a variety of beverages including coffee, tea, and soft drinks.
Okay.
I think our passengers will really enjoy them.
Okay, there you go. So just salmon sandwiches and fruit snacks.
Yes, request IFR clearance to Lisbon.
John Brown, evening to you on Twitch. Hope you're doing well. Says delivery looks fantastic in that lighting.
Stand by.
Here to Lisbon after departure, radar back to departure runway 23 initial class by level 5,000 feet. Score 524.
The sun's obviously gone down now, but it is. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, I think it looks quite smart on the CRJ. Not gonna lie. Every other plane doesn't seem to work. Rob says, is there free Wi-Fi on board? Need to look up Amazon's selection of Japan flags. Probably not. Darren says I'm allergic to fish. Well, that's no good. You can have the fruit bowl instead.
Bremen radar, Air Baltic 3, Papa Romeo, flight level 320.
But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. John Carter says smoked is good with scrambled eggs from time to time. Smoked salmon. Don't know. I've got to be in the mood for smoked salmon. Lee says need to be blue sky to get a good photo of this livery. And John says I still prefer the old SAS livery with red engines. I do too. And I ummed and ahed about using that livery, but I thought, well, I haven't used the new one for a while, so let's use it. Let's get that like button hit, folks. Let's take it up to more than just the 4.
Bremen radar with Air 65 Zulu Lima, flight level 360.
With Air 65 Zulu Lima, radar contact.
Salad sticks for Finley and a sippy cup of water. He asked for a Gatorade earlier. I very nearly asked Astrid to ask him for ID. Very nearly. We're going to have some fun tomorrow on Twitch with music, of course. Our weekly end of week. Request evening. The only place that we can actually play songs. Rob says, does the fruit come in a bowl or a bucket? Always the list to be fulfilled, and eating fruit at 30k is defo on that bucket list. Nearly as much as I want a BBC interview. I'm so glad you added interview at the end of that. But,
Skyways 209, contact Hamburg Tower on 121.28.
Jean Cartier says, for someone that lives in Scandinavian land, I'm not a fan of SAS. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Air 2063, contact Hamburg departure on 134.255.
This is, I quite like the longboat livery. Which one was this? Is this the one before the colours on the nose?
134.255. City Air 2063.
Trying to rack my brain. Don't forget its colouring book and water-based paints. Now, we've scrapped that. That's dead and buried in the past. I was thinking more along the lines of was it what do you call them? Fuck. Not Lego. They're big blocks.
Contact Bremen radar on 133.725.
Oh God.
Ever flight 65 Whiskey, contact Hamburg Tower on 121.28.
Duplo. There you go. Thank you very much. Yes, I was thinking of Duplo.
121.28. Ever flight 65 Whiskey. Choose.
I'll go sit in the back of the Duplo blocks. That's the one. That's more up Finley Street, I think. The baby Lego. That's. I was going to call it baby Lego, but I knew it had a name. Just couldn't remember which one it was. But yes, baby Lego. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's like which. I suppose you've been asked the questions and stuff. Which Scandinavian livery would be your favourite? My one is the colours on the nose. The is it the early 90s or like late 80s, early 90s, where it's like an all-white fuselage with the colours of the Scandinavian flags on the nose. That's my favourite.
Langen radar, Nordic 1847, flight level 360.
Langen radar, Red Nose 24 Juliet, flight level 400.
Red Nose 24 Juliet, radar contact.
Got a model of that one, white with the flag colours near the nose. That's the one. The one that the 747 wore. See if I can find a picture of it. You bastard.
Juliet 7 X-ray Alpha, contact Bremen radar on 125.025.
Over to Bremen radar on 125.025K, Juliet 7 X-ray Alpha.
Carl throwing some bits, thank you so much. John Carter says, I like the minimalistic 1983 livery. Which one's that then? Whilst I sit and try and find that picture might do. And of course I can't save it. Fucking twats. Okay, save that one, so that's fine. So yes, if you're watching over on Twitch and you're brand new to the channel, come and follow. We'll follow people back.
Scandinavian 2651, contact Bremen radar on 128.76.
Yeah.
Condor 4180.
He's saying tensions is having a right meltdown.
Condor 4180, maintaining flight level 260.
We'll do that in a minute. It's having a right meltdown at the moment. Because it's not keeping up with what we're doing here. Could you repeat that for Scandinavian 2651?
Scandinavian 2651, contact Bremen radar on 128.76.
Yeah, again, it's not refreshing itself. I've got no idea. Unless I close it and reopen it. Which, to be fair, I actually might do. There we go. Bremen radar, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 with you, flight level 340. Okay, and we need to bring it back down again. It's like managing the throttles is insane.
Scandinavian 2651, Bremen radar identified. Good evening.
Look, sound like he was upset then. Right, this is the livery I'm on about. That on the 747, I think that actually looks really smart. Was there a retro SAS livery? There was. I believe it is still flying. It's on the 319, I think, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is dead smart. I like this livery. I thought this livery looked very smart on the MD-80s. Very, very nice. I don't know why I found that funny. Yeah, that's the one. That looks like a. Is that a Herper? Herper 1500. I can tell by the undercarriage. That's a proper old school model. That is from Herper. Lisa's used to like the MD-90s at LHR. It's very nice. Like that livery is fantastic.
Scandinavian 2651, Bremen radar, contact Langen radar on 127.725.
127.725, Scandinavian 2651.
Radar, good evening, Lufthansa 6, Mike Alpha.
Oh my god.
Inbound.
Oh my god. Let's get off that frequency quickly. Jesus. Langen radar, good evening, Scandinavian 2651 with you, flight level 340. Why is it like people are eating their microphones? Or talking into a tin can?
Scandinavian 2651, Langen radar identified. Guten Abend.
Just mental. Gemma on Twitch says it was one of those out of the bargain bin that was on the stall at the TAS fair that was literally giving them away. To be fair, can't go wrong. I mean, back then considering brand new, you could get them for like £5. I miss the days when aircraft models were super cheap. I remember going to the Sheraton Skyline Hotel at Heathrow. They had a model shop in there called Collector's Aircraft Models, I think. Remember them very fondly because I got a lot of my models from there. And I'd go in with like £100 and almost come out with like half a shop. £100 nowadays gets you like 2 at best. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that everything is so bloody expensive now.
London radar, France Soleil 69, Whiskey Delta, flight level 180.
Rob says that SAS livery couldn't go to Iceland as every time it did, it scanned the barcode.
69, Whiskey Delta, radar contact.
Langen radar, Ryanair 11 Delta Victor, flight level 360.
Ryanair 11 Delta Victor.
Jean Cartier says I'm going to be biased and say Thai Airways has got the best livery. It is it's a beautiful livery, the Thai one. It is very nice. Okay, 48 minutes until we get to Genoa. A relatively uneventful flight, but we like that. We're just about to pass Frankfurt, which, as always, is looking very, very busy on the Volanta. Might look a little different on the sim. Oh, excuse me. See if we can get our first super chat. And who wants to join Paul in the gifted memberships
radar, Red Nose 9er Mike Charlie,
this evening?
350.
Red Nose 9er Mike Charlie, radar contact. CRJ 2865, contact Frankfurt approach on 127.28.
Switching to Frankfurt approach on 127.28, CRJ 2865.
Langen radar, Scandinavian 30 Tango, flight level 380.
Oh, goodness me. Forgive me. So yes, get your thinking heads on tomorrow. I'm thinking potentially to do a theme for tomorrow. In regards to the request evening.
Radar contact.
Let's go.
3 X-ray contact Langen radar on 133.46.
The voice man said, nearly Friday.
Switching to Langen radar on 133.46, Sun Express 3 X-ray.
Nearly Friday. Thank you, Lee.
Lufthansa 81 Juliet, flight level 170.
For the excuse me.
Juliet,
for the support.
Contact.
As always, any support goes into the channel. Every penny goes into the channel. Goes into a separate account that I have that is specifically for the channel. So it enables me to buy planes, sceneries, games for the channel, etc., etc. Which I know, shock horror.
Langen radar, Buff Express 268, flight level 180.
Imagine that.
Buff Express 268, radar contact.
Langen radar, Condor 2 Kilo Tango, flight level 330.
Yeah, so at the moment I'm thinking potential themed night for tomorrow. For tomorrow's request. I'm not entirely sure what though.
Radar, Sun Express 3 X-ray, flight level 330.
Got a rough idea, but we'll see. Might do a theme night, might not do a theme night. Might just keep it.
Sun Express 3 X-ray, radar contact.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 1 Charlie uniform, flight level 160.
Keep it to all genres.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie uniform, radar contact.
Langen radar, Swiss 9er, Victor Charlie, flight level 320.
Swiss 9er Victor Charlie, radar contact.
Okay, let's get off that one. Jumpers, keep it open. It's much more fun than the requests. Oh, sorry, much more fun than with the requests. As long as it's sensible, then we can do it.
Lot 3 Mike Alpha, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Is this because we're over Frankfurt?
Switching to Frankfurt approach on 118.505, Lot 3 Mike Alpha.
Langen radar, Ryanair 902 Hotel Delta, flight level 190.
What is this sim doing?
Ryanair 902 Hotel Delta, radar contact.
Langen radar, with UK 764, flight level 350.
Lee says the only livery that's the same as I remember in the 90s is Uzbekistan. Did they not just change the font? Is that right? They just changed the font, wasn't it? From what I can remember, that's all they kind of did, was change the font of the Uzbekistan titling.
With UK 764, radar contact.
Jean Cartier says, I'm not a big fan of the Korean new logo or livery. No, don't even get me started. What a waste. Like, I get it if they kept the tail logo as the what we call the Pepsi logo. If they kept it that way, but introduced this new colour, it would look fine. It would look absolutely fine. But because they've totally ruined it, it's horrendous. Gemma, you can. Because we've played it before. So you can. But yeah, I'm actually quite excited to bring the FS Labs 321 Neo to the stream tomorrow.
Langen radar, Sun Express 4,
oh, good shout.
November, flight level 380.
Carl, totally forgot about that. Yes, first of the month tomorrow. Oh shit! I'll put a post out this evening on the community page. So yeah, there will be a photo banner thingy for August. Can't believe we're nearly at August already. In fact, no, I can't believe we're at August already. It's mental. Oh, I've just seen. So,
Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
logged on today, right? Logged on to the sim to find M Scenery have been at it yet again. Oh my good lord. Good lord, have they been at it again. It's one of my favourite things to do now on the sim. Is before I even start anything, is I go to the marketplace and just see if M Scenery have released any other shit to the marketplace, and they have done. So I showed you, I think it was yesterday, I showed you their version of what's supposed to be the 777-200 LR, which looks very much like a 300 LR in the worst looking Air Canada livery that could be made by what feels like a bunch of 2-year-olds. They've struck again.
Langen radar, Red Nose 3667.
It's the only picture I have. But they've struck again. And I don't think you're ready for how fucking bad this is.
Langen Radar, Ryanair 3 Quebec Zulu, flight
It's,
level
look at
320.
it. Someone please, and I'm very tempted to do, in fact if I don't do a podcast next week on outing bitches, which will happen, just not yet, then I feel like the podcast should be all about M scenery. How are they getting away with this? I feel like we need to do a little bit of a podcast here. And I think we need to, if we're going to out anybody, it's going to be M scenery. Do you want to know what that is? That is their attempt at a 777-200ER. And let me tell you, this picture doesn't do it any justice. If you're able to get onto the flight sim and look at the marketplace, to look at the screenshots,
Switching to Dusseldorf approach on 128.655, Sun Express 3 X-ray.
It's fucking terrible. The livery is piss poor.
Eurowing 7 Golf X-ray, flight level 380.
It's so bad.
X-ray, radar contact.
So I feel like they need to be stopped. Because it's just horrendous. It is supposed to be a 777, yes. But it looks so bad. Wanna know how much they're charging for it? Too much. But do you know how much they're charging for it? £9.39. Before anyone even suggests. No. No, no, no.
Radar, Air France 31 Hotel Zulu, flight level
I'm telling you now, it's not happening.
Air France 31 Hotel Zulu, radar contact.
Langen Radar, the Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu. Can we get by any chance the Rocky 1 Bravo arrival into München? Okay, then we take the Lula 2 Charlie arrival, runway 8 right, Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu.
Uniform Zulu Zulu, contact Munich radar on 136.525.
136.525, Delta Bravo uniform Zulu Zulu, ciao.
Scandinavian 635, contact Langen radar on 136.13.
Langen radar 136.13, Scandinavian 635. Langen radar, Eurowing 771, descending to flight level 240.
Eurowing 771, Langen radar, roger.
Langen Radar, Speedbird 625, flight level 350.
Speedbird 625, radar contact.
Langen radar Lufthansa 2 Kilo Foxtrot with you, flight level 240.
Lufthansa 2 Kilo Foxtrot, Langen radar, identified. Good evening. France 31 Hotel Zulu, contact Munich radar on 136.525.
Over to Munich radar on 136.525. Air France 31 Hotel Zulu.
Postman 186, descend 4000, QNH 1021. Postman 186.
Postman 186, contact.
Right, sorry, I was just listening to a voice note. Sorry about that. Yeah, that is a shocking shower of shit, and I don't know how they keep getting away with it. I don't know how they keep getting away with it. Jim, evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Jim says, what have I missed? Well, what you've missed is one of my new favourite things to do when I load the flight sim up is to have a look and see if M Scenery have released any other shit to the flight sim, and they did. And what you saw was supposed to be 777-200 ER with just... And the worst thing is that they only release it with one livery, which is that one for the for Singapore.
Air anti-420. Contact Langenradar.
It's so bad.
119.2.
It's so bad. Carl says I wouldn't even give 39p. Well, I know the IL-96 was bad, but that was a requested review. Please don't make me do them. Do not make me do those, because I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it.
Langenradar Alpine 39 Hotel November, flight level 390.
Alpine 39 Hotel November, radar contact.
Langenradar, Ryanair 58, uniform. Juliet, flight level 310.
Ryanair 58, uniform Juliet, radar contact.
Langenradar, Beauty 3 Foxtrot X-ray, flight level 310.
Beauty 3 Foxtrot X-ray. Radar contact.
No.
Langenradar, Ryanair 6215, flight level 390.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll be back. I'm just going to go grab a drink.
Ryanair 6215, radar contact.
11.2, contract 468.
Contract 468, contact Langenradar on 119.2.
Langenradar, Nordic 7 Lima uniform, flight level 360.
Nordic 7 Lima uniform, radar contact. Lufthansa 656, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505, Lufthansa 656.
Contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505, Lufthansa 656.
Lufthansa 57, contact Frankfurt, approach on 118.505.
57, contact Frankfurt Tower on 118.575.
How much is it? No, absolutely, please.
Condor 4180, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Spare me, please.
Contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505. Condor 4180.
Jean Cartier says everyone has a price, Tom. It depends how high the price is. You don't even know how high the price is. To review an M scenery bag of shit, it's going to be quite high. So we're expecting descent in about 20 minutes time. We are half hour out, so not too far away now. We are coming up to possibly the Alps, I think. Possibly. Going to be heading over Switzerland, over Zurich, down into North Italy, just outside Milan. Can I also just point out as well that that Espresso Macchiato song is in my head. Downstairs grabbing a drink and all I was doing was whistling it. Jean Cartier says, first time in history of me playing AM4 I got 99% marketing. That is addiction, that is. So a little bit more about these multiplayer flights. General aviation, so your Cessnas, your
Zurich Info, Swiss 1 Charlie Golf, flight level 200.
Yeah, your Cessnas, your military, and we'll even do multiplayer Mach Loop. So Mach Loop multiplayer madness using fighter jets, etc. Fancy a bit of that? We'll let you know when that happens. But we'll keep it sort of relatively straightforward with some general aviation stuff to start off with. Do some sightseeing, and then we'll get into the nitty-gritty stuff of Mach Loop stuff. Give the people what they've wanted. You mean I'm going to have to learn how to play the flight sim again? Yes. And what we'll also do as well, we'll do some of the dangerous airport approaches as well, such as Lukla, Paro, and Kai Tak as well on multiplayer.
121 Lima, descend flight level 260.
Descend flight level 260, Swiss 121.
So we'll make multiplayer as fun as we can make it.
Swiss 121 Lima, descend flight level 210.
Zurich info. Air Baltic 1338, flight level 160.
Air Baltic 1338, radar contact.
So I think for next Wednesday we're going to do multiplayer. We're going to tour the coast of Cornwall and head down to the Isles of Scilly.
London Radar, Sweet Star 27 Yankee November, flight limit 260.
And we'll try and do it in formation.
Sweet Star 27 Yankee November, Langen radar identified. Hello.
And I'll let you know about the aeroplane choice so that everyone has it ready to go.
Swiss 1, Charlie Golf contact. Zurich, approach on 125.955.
But yeah, we'll be touring the coast of Cornwall on Wednesday next week.
Approach on 125.955 East, Swiss 1, Charlie Golf.
For some sightseeing stuff. The other side to it as well. We'll also go and fly to the likes of Duxford. Might even crack out a bit of a Spitfire as well, do some Spitfire formation stuff as well, which I think might be quite nice. Cars Exeter around the coast and islands and back up to the coast of Tanuki. Possibly. Haven't worked out a particular route yet for it.
Scandinavian 2651, Langen radar. Contact Swiss radar on 126.225.
We'll definitely do a tour of Cornwall first. And I'll talk about planes and stuff once I've worked out what we'll use. Uh, 126.225 for Scandinavian 2651. Forgot the call sign then. Swiss radar, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 with you at flight level 340. They've actually got us for a runway 10 approach. That's not happening.
Scandinavian 2651, Swiss radar identified. Good evening.
Guessing Red Arrow's not in the sim. It is. It's down as the Hawk, which you can get. Yeah, give us a shout. Let us know how many of you would be interested in taking part, I guess, on the multiplayer flights. Of course, the multiplayer flights happen thanks to interest. If the interest is there, they'll happen.
Zurich info, Ryanair 79er, flight level 330.
Radar contact. Zurich info, Edelweiss 901 Charlie Delta, flight level 250. Charlie Delta, radar contact.
Zurich info, Ryanair 87 Hotel Quebec, flight level 390.
Ryanair 87 Hotel Quebec, radar contact.
Zurich info, Air Portugal 556, flight level 360.
Center, Piper 19er, 89er,
fact, let me have a look. I'm intrigued. What kind of plane we can use.
Piper 19089 Zurich Center, roger.
General Aviation, what we got?
Piper 19089 Zurich Center, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Climb and maintain flight level 200, 989.
Edelweiss 267, Juliet, contact Zurich info on 126.225.
Switching to Zurich info on 126.225, Edelweiss 267, Juliet. Zurich info, Edelweiss 267, Juliet, flight level 310.
Edelweiss 267, Juliet, radar contact.
Zurich info, Chinook 6 Mike Tango, flight level 370.
I'll tell you what, to be fair, there's a good choice of airplanes here.
Alps radar Geneva, Easy 63 Uniform Hotel, flight level 210. Easy 63 Uniform Hotel, radar contact.
Radar, good morning. Flight level 170, climbing to flight level 290, with 1122.
1123 with radar identified. Hello.
Climb flight level 320, with 1123.
Some very good choices for aircraft use. At least as I banned myself from Flight Simulator. Yes, I was that bad. That was many years ago.
Switching to Zurich approach on 125.955. Edelweiss 91 Charlie Delta.
Flight level 340.
Flight level 340, just 1 Lima.
Okay.
Scandinavian 4722, climb and maintain flight level 340. And let's not drag our feet, shall we?
Climb and maintain flight level 340. Scandinavia 4722.
So we are 152 nautical miles out. We might start a descent soon. We are nearly at that point of I'll have a think. Obviously, ones that'll be once we get the planes, it'll be ones that are, you know, readily available, if you know what I mean. On that site.
Smooth 84 Juliet, unable to accommodate landing at Liru. Continue to LGAV.
Good, contact Milan radar, I'm on 18.75, 84
Langen radar, good day, Lufthansa 2905, descending with
quite a clear evening.
5 Alpha, flight level 340.
Lufthansa 2905, descend flight level 340.
In fact, it is. It's going to be a clear landing at Genoa.
Radar Geneva Center, Ryanair 7 Romeo November.
So that'll be good.
Ryanair 7 Romeo November, radar contact.
Alps Radar Geneva, Wiz Malta 4 Mike Papa, flight level 260.
Did you say the other day the Lancaster was coming to the sim? It is. It's released already. The Lancaster.
Victor, do you have any shortcuts for us? Clear direct recla for Swiss 5 Lima Victor.
Swiss 5 Lima Victor, contact Reams control on 121.075.
Again, one that we could potentially do in the
Reams control 121.705 for Swiss 5 Lima Victor.
In the multiplayer.
Swiss 8, contact Reims control on 121.075.
Just going over the Alps at the moment. Gemma says count me in for multiplayer, as I'll need as much practice as possible to get the plane downloaded and have some practice, so ideally say before this weekend. I will have a look.
Zurich info.
Once we're done,
37 Mike.
I'll let you know.
Flight level
On tomorrow's stream, I'll let you know what plane we're using, but I'll let you know so you can download it and stuff. So I know Lewis will be interested in it. There'll be a few other people I think will be interested in the multiplayer side of things. Just making sure the nav button was pressed. Almost time for us to start descending. But it thinks we're descending in 16 minutes time. I don't bloody think so.
Edelweiss 267 Juliet, contact Zurich approach on 125.955.
I have the A3, let's do that. In fact, to be fair, we have to do that as well, don't we?
Over to Zurich approach on 125.955, Edelweiss 267 Juliet.
The A3 is not a bad shout.
Zurich info, Chanex 68 Papa Victor, flight level 390.
Although it has been updated since, so you might want to download the update.
Alpine 59er November Charlie, descend and maintain flight level 130.
Descending to flight level 130, Alpine 59er November Charlie.
Alpine 59er November Charlie, contact Milan radar on 134.175.
Over to Milan radar on 134.175, Alpine 59er November Charlie.
Sorry, negative. We have
down below us, we can't see it. Down below us somewhere.
Eurowings 233, Roger.
In the
Climb
mountains.
and maintain flight level 340 as previously cleared.
Lugano Airport.
Delta Nordic 7 kilo, climbing flight level 1822 to flight level 190.
Citadel 1, contact Alps radar Geneva on 119.175.
119.175, Citadel 1.
So yeah, so it's going to push us for a runway 10 approach, but we're going to totally ignore it and go in on 28, because again, winds are favouring 28 at the moment.
Swiss 828, contact Langen radar on 131.3.
131.3 for Swiss 828.
Good morning, Ryanair. Sierra Delta, flight level 310.
Ryanair 3, Alpha Delta, Swiss radar, good evening.
Milan radar, Ryanair 70 Yankee Delta, flight level 310.
Yankee Delta radar contact.
Contact Alps radar Geneva on 119.175. Papa Charlie Whiskey, good day.
Yes, the A3 Neo, as I call it, has been updated. In fact, is this even still available? Let's have a look.
Austrian 75 Lima, Roger, confirm when ready.
Scandinavian 2651, Swiss radar, contact Milan radar on 134.175. Chin X4 Lima X-ray Swiss radar. Contact REMS control on 121.075.
121.675. Confirmed. Channel 4 Lima X-ray.
Milan radar. France Soleil 3425. Flight level 370.
I imagine it probably is still available. Yeah, of course it is. There it is. It looks so daft.
Hi there, 9866 request direct EKCH.
Yeah, so it's still available.
EKCH, Ryanair 9866.
Finley says my nan's got COVID.
Ryanair 9866 negative.
Sorry to hear that.
Ryanair 90866 cleared direct to EKCH.
Milan radar, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 with you, flight level 340.
Scandinavian 2651 Milan radar identified. Buonasera.
Beautifully clear this evening. There's Malpensa. Malpensa Airport below. And let's actually start descent here. Land radar Scandinavian 2651 requesting the start of our descent.
Scandinavian 2651 cleared Linden 3 Alpha arrival into Genoa. When you're ready, descend flight level 260.
Descent flight level 260 Scandinavian 2651. Let's go.
Ryanair 349er Bravo. Proceed direct Nobke. Cleared for the ILS Yankee runway 35 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4000 until established.
Is that what he said? Nobke.
Descending to 4000 cleared for the ILS Yankee runway 35 right approach. Ryanair 349er Bravo.
He said Nobke.
Ryanair 349er Bravo, contact Malpensa Tower on 128.35.
Alright, the descent is on for Genoa.
Over to Malpensa Tower on 128.35, Ryanair 349er Bravo.
See if we get some last minute support, whether it's gifting of memberships, super chats, super stickers. Tip via Ko-fi if you want to. Seems to be it was around for
Airbus 347, descend flight level 140.
a short time,
Flight level 140.
but it's still there if people want to do it. Can't think what else. On Twitch as well, you can if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can subscribe to the channel via your Prime gaming account. And if you fancy it, become the first gifter this week of a subscription. Or you can gift some bits
descend flight level 070.
To catch up with Carl. Descend flight level 070 Scandinavian 2651.
Ryanair 26, climb flight level 360.
Oh, very, very enthusiastic.
Climbing flight level 360.
Scandinavian 2651, level 070 confirmed. Hilal 282, Milan radar identified. Good evening. LR282 Milan radar, climb flight level 260.
Okie doke.
Milan radar, fueling 2 Whiskey Yankee, flight level 240.
Fueling 2 Whiskey Yankee, radar contact.
To flight level 070 or 7,000 feet, to be precise.
Moonrock R5 November Golf, climb and maintain flight level 340.
340, November Golf.
Moonrock R5 November Golf, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain 360, November Golf.
So the CRJ has behaved beautifully. Since the update, and I think it's proved itself again.
France Soleil 3425, descend and maintain flight level 250.
Down to flight level 250, France Soleil 3425.
So Genoa should be in front of us, but we are going to go over, round, and loop back in for the approach. It's a little quick here, if I'm honest. We'll put the
flight level 130, Mike Whiskey.
we'll put the throttle down to
radar on 126.75.
idle. Carl Crawford coming in with 5 gifted departure lounge memberships.
LR282, climb flight level 300.
Going to DA, David Guzman, the Plane Guy, AV Apollo, and Arthur Claimer. Winning at the roulette chicken dinner, absolutely winner chicken dinner. Excellent support, thank you so much, Carl. Roulette winner, says Lee. Quite a nice approach this one. In fact, it is a nice approach, but
it's possible. Easy for Charlie Tango.
Should be pretty special.
Altitude 8,000 feet. Easy for Charlie Tango.
Easy 4 Charlie Tango. Descend altitude 4,000.
I would like to stay at 8,000, please.
Still descending.
Alpine 5 Mike Bravo, Milan radar, contact Marseille control on 127.905.
Finley, if you want one, you can get one. There is a link in the chat.
905 Bravo.
Probably have to ask for permission first.
7 Quebec Golf, contact Milan
But there is one.
radar
There's a link in the chat for it.
118.675.
Departure for 123 is passing 2,800 for 4,000.
Fueling 2 Whiskey Yankee, direct inler. Cleared for the ILS Zulu runway, 35 left approach. Descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
Don't think we'll be anywhere near ready for a
Down to 4,000 cleared for the ILS Zulu, runway 35 left approach, fueling 2 Whiskey Yankee.
Lee Class coming in with a gifted Departure Lounge membership of his own winner. Chicken dinner going to Yuvraj.
Fraction 854 November, climb and
Appreciate it.
Flight level 390.
Thanks so much. We are 3 away from the double figures. Same with the likes. Let's see if we can hit double figures before the end of the stream.
Building 2 Whiskey Yankee, contact Malpensa Tower on 128.35.
Over to Malpensa Tower on 128.35, Wuling 2 Whiskey Yankee.
Very beautiful, clear evening. So according to this, I think Genoa Airport's like here.
Clara, good day, postman 5707 is on visual runway 35 left and request visual approach runway 35 right. Swing over.
And our approach today looks like this.
1, 2,
Bit of a funky one.
8.350, postman 6 Tango November.
We're going to be heading out and then back in and round before we come in for the approach. That is our funky ass approach into Genoa. So out, all the way around, back in. Let's get the speed brake up.
Scandinavian 2651, contact Genoa approach on 119.6.
In fact, can't quite see any sort of blue-ish lights. Pretty certain it's like around here though. Like it is, it's like literally. I think it's there.
Alpine 908 Yankee, Quebec, proceed direct Nobke. Cleared for the ILS Yankee, runway 35 right approach, descend and maintain altitude 4,000 until established.
There.
Down to 4,000 cleared for the ILS Yankee runway 35 right approach. Alpine
there is Genoa's airport.
Milan radar.
So we are conducting the approach at 12,000.
Flight
119.6 for Scandinavian 2651.
Itaro 311, radar contact.
It is pretty much right on the coast, yeah. Genoa approach, good evening, Scandinavian 2651 is with you, descending to flight level 070.
Scandinavian 2651, Genoa approach identified. Ciao, expect the Nav Alpha runway 10 approach into Genoa.
Ciao. Negative. Can we get the runway 28 approach into Genoa? That's what the winds are favouring. Scandinavian 2651. This is where we start to defy air traffic control.
Scandinavian 2651, runway 28 is not currently active. Available runway is 10. Please confirm if you would like to proceed with the RNAV approach for runway 10.
Now tell me why. Tell me why. Why would we do the runway 10 approach when the wind is behind us?
Roger, down to 1,000 feet, Firefly 8513.
Firefly 8513, descend altitude 1,000 feet.
If the wind is facing that way, we're approaching this way.
Firefly 85313.
See what I mean?
0 until established, Firefly 8513.
Yeah, that's a negative. Wind is currently at 283 degrees, which means that it is behind us. If we were to land runway 10, we would have a tailwind. Therefore, runway 28 is our preferable runway. Can we get approach for runway 28, please? Scandinavian 2651. Makes sense, no?
Scandinavian 2651, cleared RNAV approach, runway 10, Genoa.
No, you're still not understanding. Wind is currently at 283 degrees. It's behind us. Can we get approach for runway 28 as winds favour runway 28? Scandinavian 2651. Last time I ask, then we're defying gravity. Defying the ATC.
Scandinavian 2651, runway 28 is not currently active. Available runway is 10. Please confirm if you would like to proceed with the RNAV approach for runway 10.
Yeah, we don't want to. We're going in runway 28 because the winds favour us. We don't particularly want to be landing with a tailwind, as you are suggesting. So we're going in runway 28, whether you like it or not. Scandinavian 2651. And y'all can suck my dick too.
Scandinavian 2651, runway 28 is not currently active. Available runway is 10. Please confirm if you would like to proceed with the RNAV approach for runway 10.
Why would we? Gemma says, someone been watching Wicked? No. Just that song in it. The song on the fucking radio every time you hear it. It's annoying.
Scandinavian 2651, proceed direct Mike Juliet 501, descend altitude 4000, QNH 1014 until established, cleared for the RNAV runway 28 approach, speed below 185 knots until established.
Did I not just ask for that? Thank you. Glad we finally see sense. We'll let you know when we are established on the runway 28 approach at Scandinavian 2651. Thank you. Holy shit. Only took a bit of arguing, but we got there in the end. Jim says, I've booked my hotel for Brussels. Very nice. The ribs await. I'm going in for flaps 2 as we pause the music. for the beautiful approach into Genoa. Which is there. There's the runway, just there, just about to go out of shot. So time to get your landing predictions in. We'll do it nice and early. What do we reckon for tonight? There's the airport. Once we turn on to final.
Austrian 501, request descent.
Austrian 501, direct to EKCH approved. Turn left, heading 170.
Gemma gifting a single bit, thank you, and predicting
Roger, left
212.
170 and request descent. Roger. Austrian 501, request descent.
So we're at 4,000. The runway is just there. Leave it with me. I've got it. I've told you. In fact, you won't see the rest of the string. I've told you every time you mention it, I am going to put you on timeout.
KLM 1647 request radar vector after waypoint EKCH Golf India Kilo Uniform Tango.
You see the outline of the mountains here.
KLM 1647.
We don't hit them though, so it's fine.
Scandinavian 2651, contact Genoa Tower on 118.6.
Here we go. Final approach.
Request flight level
118.6 for Scandinavian 2651.
Ryanair 2.
Genoa Tower, good evening. Scandinavian 2651 on final approach on runway 28. Right, replay's going. Don't think the approach mode works on this.
Scandinavian 2651, Genoa Tower, wind 020 at 4, runway 28, cleared to land.
I don't think it does. Clear to land runway 28, Scandinavian 2651. Gear coming down. We might need to handball this one in. So we're going to, as we are in control, and the aircraft does like to pitch up, which would make this a lot of fun. Tom says, what if the stream works flawlessly? Is there a 10-minute reward? That's not quite how it works.
To LIPC
Civil Gen 6 Fox, departure Dennis Right, departure runway 10, inside climb 4,000 feet, departure 119.6, squawk 2221, Fox Sierra Tango.
Fox Sierra Tango, read back correct.
Genoa Tower, Fox Sierra Tango, ready for taxi.
Okay, full flaps in place.
Tower, Cessna Hotel Romeo 45 requesting IFR clearance to South Tenerife using information Juliet.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Cleared to Tenerife South. After departure, fly radar vectors to Lagan. Departure runway 10, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 119.6, squawk 1475.
Is he alright? So I want to check, make sure he's fine.
45, read back correct. Ryanair 260 Romeo, contact departure.
Over to departure, Ryanair 260 Romeo. Romeo Papa, radio check.
Cessna November 75 Romeo Papa Genoa Tower readability 5.
November 75 Romeo Papa, cleared for touch and go.
Genoa Tower, LIMJ 378, request IFR clearance to Zurich.
Genoa Tower, buongiorno. Piaggio 180 at stand 309 with information mic, request IFR clearance to Pisa.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Okay, here we go.
Genoa Tower, we suggest 185, request IFR clearance for Lima India Papa Romeo. We suggest 185, request IFR clearance for Lima India Papa Romeo.
To one of the most beautiful approaches in Italy. Struggling here with a little bit of a crosswind.
Genoa, clearance, Speedbird 2450 with information mic, ready to copy IFR clearance to Palermo. Cleared to Palermo via the Unit 6 Foxtrot departure, then is filed. Departure runway 10, initial climb 4,000, departure on 119.6, squawk 5422, Speedbird 2450.
Here we go.
2450, read back correct.
Fast-end construction sites below us.
Genoa
Or the
ground,
docks, I should
Speedbird
say.
2450, ready for push and start.
Not construction. More like the docks. Here we go. Okay, I've got it down. That was a little gust of wind just then. We'll take it. But I don't know if you saw it then. There's a gust of wind that knocks the plane to the right hand side off the reversers, and I haven't done this approach at night, but welcome to Genoa.
Scandinavian 2651, welcome to Genoa. Taxi to gate 403 via Charlie Alpha November. Mike, monitor this frequency.
Valanta's got it down as butter. Taxi to gate 403 via Charlie Alpha November, Mike, and monitor this frequency. Any chance we can get a follow me car as well to take us to the gate? Scandinavian 2651. Yeah, Valanta's got it down 193. 192, sorry.
Scandinavian 2651, welcome to Genoa. Taxi to gate 403 via Charlie Alpha November. Mike, monitor this frequency. Look for a truck to guide you.
And we do have the truck that is guiding us to the gate. Well, boys and girls, we have arrived.
Tower, request clearance. Oh.
Okay, we'll turn the replay off, so the replay is ready to go.
Not ready yet. Clearance.
Lee on Twitch, thanks for watching. We'll catch you soon.
IFR to Casablanca, Morocco. Information Oscar.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Swiss contact departure on 119.6.
Okay, so the truck taking us to the gates. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have done, feel free to hit the like button on the way out of today's stream. Anyway, you can catch us tomorrow.
119.6 for Swiss 24. Good evening.
Is on Twitch. We are doing our weekly request evening. Always a fun one. You can catch us over there tomorrow with EasyJet from Gatwick to
Genoa
Akureyri.
Tower, Volotea 1022 on blocks.
John Brand
Volotea 1022, welcome to Genoa.
says, when I land the CRJ, my passengers know we are down.
This frequency.
No butter.
Request startup clearance.
Any landing you can walk away from is a good one. And our truck is actually taking us to the gate this time, unlike last night.
The 213 via Echo November, Mike, stay with you, run about 826. Oh, 13 via Echo November, Mike, run Bravo 26.
Hey, grazie.
Ryanair 26, roger.
Clearance about our destination, Milan Bergamo.
So yes, hope you enjoyed tonight. It's been a fun flight.
Speedbird 2450, contact departure on 119.6.
Going to departure 119.6.
Amazing.
Speedbird 2450. Good day.
Carl on Twitch gifting a sub. to John Bran. Carl, that's legendary stuff. Thank you so much. I wonder what that noise was then. I was just about to say there's a airplane in our place, but obviously we're going right next to it. I think. What the fuck is it taking us? That's the taxiway. Why is it? Now it's gone. Fucking hell. $180. We'll just go in this one here. It's 408, it's close enough. Parking brake on, and there you go. Parking brake is not on. It is now. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, we're going to, we might just abandon the GSX follow me car because it doesn't seem to do a very good job. Right, let's say goodbye to Say Intentions. Let's end the flight on Volanta. Let's review it before we disappear. So. Here is what Volanta tells me. This is the one that I'm more interested in. So we've got 192.02 on the landing today, 1.03. Flight time today, 1 hour 58 minutes on the incredible CRJ. Which means, because of the fact that it's below 200, for the second night in a row.
150, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Well, that'll be a better landing there, Father.
There you go. Right, let's get the necessaries out of the way. Let's remove myself. Let's remove the progress bar. Let's take the time all the way back. To let's go about here. let's show you Genoa. There's the docks. Replicated somewhat in the sim. The airport, of course, very familiar to those that have been. And of course, the pure beauty. Including a plane that has recently released on the flight simulator again as well. The firefighting plane. Maybe one for a potential multiplayer flight. Anyway, let's get out of here. So a reminder that you can only catch tomorrow's stream on Twitch. We are doing EasyJet from Gatwick to Akureyri. For those that have watched, thank you so much for watching. For those that are leaving us, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support this evening. Enjoy the replay, because it's coming up right now. Until tomorrow, have a great Friday. And I will see you tomorrow for some EasyJet operations from Gatwick using the FS Labs 321 Neo. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. Have a great Friday. Look after yourselves and each other. And for myself and the moderators, a very good evening to you all. And bye for now. Take care.